good, I feel healthy, and that's all that matters.
Take care of your mental health, prioritize your mental health, because nobody's gonna come and save you but you.
Ginger Rogers, dance on air. Oh.
Hi guys, welcome back to another weekly vlog. If you guys are new here, my name is Adriana. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before we get started. Okay, child, we have a thing. I didn't go to the gym for the last 2 weeks, and I suffered the consequences to my actions. Honestly, the first week was like, okay, cool, I understand I'm taking a break from the gym, not because I intended to take a break, but because I needed to realign my nutrition. Literally, I needed to know what was going on. I was just getting so tired. I just was not, listen, I was going through it, okay? Turns out I wasn't eating enough carbs, okay? Cool, we got that off the checklist. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like do Pilates at home, like have some type of momentum. Which I was doing Pilates at home. I was doing Pilates by Izzy. It was good. It's a really good workout. Honestly, I have a core, like, I like the improvement on my body, but there's just no way I will ever leave strength training just to do Pilates at home. Like, that's just not, it's not my thing, okay? So the first week was cool. It was like, okay, like I'm gonna do this. So if you guys saw the last video, I got my back tattooed. Hector had told me that I had to go back in to get touched up. Okay, I went back to get touched up. I think it was like the following week. And then it wasn't even like crazy touch-ups. It was just like a little thing. And I was like, well, since I'm there, might as well get my trust God touched up, because he did it. So he touched it up, which was fine. And then he's like, oh, just wait it off. He's like, if I was able to wait another week. And I'm like, oh, dude, like I was so over it. I was so over it, because I'm like, why am I doing, like, yeah, I got a tattoo on my back, but like, why'd I have to go back and get touched up? Like, I was just so annoyed. And I was just like, fine, another week off. Might as well take the week off, like, whatever. The way I'm telling you, my mental health was, listen, I was so mad. I wasn't mad. I was moody. I was not myself. And if I could explain it, I was probably like the old version of me who did not have a structured life. Although I did have I have a structured life. I wake up, I do my alignment, Bible study, I talk with God. Like, that's my first thing. I take care of the dogs. I have like a whole structure to my day. But it was just like that structure was missing the gym. Okay. And I was like, man, like, I know I can't sweat. I can't do this. I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this? Like, I should have been, like, my lifestyle now, I cannot fit in getting my back tattooed and having to miss out 2 weeks of the gym, because it really takes a toll on me. I was just moody. And as I'm like going through these like mood swings, I'm like, Jesus, like, I need you, Jesus, because I'm not doing this. Yeah, and I was just like, I was very mad. I was very irritated. It just seemed like my mind was overstimulated. And it wasn't like the dogs, nothing was overstimulating me, but not working out. Like, not working out was overstimulating me. I would go out and play with the dogs, would play fetch, would run. And it still wasn't enough for me. Like, I was just like, man, what is going on? And last night I freaking had, like, I had a whole meltdown. But, I don't think it was like a meltdown for me right now. It was more like I started reflecting on life and how I did things in life where they had consequences, okay? And I can no longer be that person anymore, like, my lifestyle has changed for the better. I don't drink. I'm very disciplined in how I eat, what I don't eat. And I just can never go back to who I used to be. Like, those actions I took back in time have their consequences. And I'm like, I'm not doing that again. I'm not like not doing it again, but I'm like, I think I need to be more cautious of what I do, how it affects my life, literally, like everything, down to friendships, people you surround yourself with. Like, I don't really like to be around people. Like if I tell you like, oh, I have a group of friends, I don't have a group of friends because I'm very selective. I am very like, no. But I'm high and by kind of girl, you know, like don't get me wrong, I'm not like rude or anything, but I'm really very, very selective like with that. And just, I think what I got out of it was just life goes on. My life did not stop when I got here to Mexico. It did not stop. And I'm like, oh, I had to see like potential within myself to be able to grow, to be able to like, okay, this is our structured life. What are we gonna do with it? You know, like, it's just like, this is like having a structured life for me right now is just the beginning of it. You know, there's more to life. There's my structure, my root foundation, I guess, is what's gonna keep me going and going and going. And I'm just so proud of it. And there's so many days where I was just so hard on myself where I'm like, no, I need to do better. I need to do better. I can do better. And all I had to do was really like chill out and surrender it. And I'm just so grateful. Well, anyways, I'm very grateful I get to go to the gym today because I'm not going to be crazy. You know, child, how many times I almost said the wrong thing to my favorite person? Almost. And I didn't, which is a good thing. But still, I was just like, man. Yeah, my mental health is everything. Everything, everything, everything. Take care of your mental health. That's how we're starting off this vlog today. Take care of your mental health. Prioritize your mental health because nobody's going to come and save you but you. When I was younger, I think I want to say I was 18, I had a serious mental breakdown because I didn't know how to like take care of myself. I didn't know how to have a structure. You know, it was like I was in toxic environments. I didn't graduate high school. I was being forced to go to college, which was fine. I think it kept my momentum going. But I already knew that college was not for me. But when I got to college, I was actually pretty smart, girl. And but I needed some momentum. I didn't have momentum. I didn't have the gym. I didn't work out. I didn't do any of that. So everything else kind of like fell apart. And then also the people who I was hanging around with, people I was surrounding myself with, it just wasn't it. And it made sense. Like, I don't know why it clicked. Your mind can only take so much until it like pops. And I got to that point where I was like, I was saying to the doctors, they're like, you have to take medication for the rest of your life. I'm like, I'm not taking medication for the rest of my life. You're insane, child. All I needed was some structure and Jesus, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. That's how we're starting our weekly vlog this week. Just reflecting, getting back to it. We are gonna gym today. I will be bringing you guys along. I'm bringing you guys along to the gym. I gotta get my glutes, okay? I did lose a little weight. I'm not gonna lie. I was at 155. I weighed myself yesterday and I was at 153. So that's like what? 2-3 pounds? Which is not even like bad, but I think it was just like water, I guess, that I was holding. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. Let's get the momentum flowing. I'm gonna make, what am I gonna do? Oh, I have to drink my shake right now. I have to go to Oxxo and get some cash, pay my gym membership for the month, come home, eat, charge up, fuel up, and then we're gonna get going. Okay, so I will see you guys in a bit. Bye. Okay, so I had gone to the gym and I forgot my camera and my charger because my headphones weren't charged. I literally charged them a couple days ago. Anyways, now we're back. Oh my gosh, I feel so good. Never again will I miss out on the gym. See you guys in a bit. Bye.
I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that make you move your ass. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front, and they bump. Where you get your beats? I heard 93 rappers say bitch like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gon' yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Blow the whistle, blow the whistle, blow the whistle, blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Where the mic sit one? Let me hit that blunt. MC 8 Ball and MJG. We spitting that T to the IMP. Bun B, that's Texas, baby. Ballin' G, that's Memphis, baby. Short Dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but pimpin' these days, G. My nigga C got locked up, but these real hoes still know they got to fuck. Give a fuck, nigga, what you say. Short Dog, fuck with UGK. Do you really wanna be like me? Spit game like Snoop and T.I.P. Pretty girls in the VIP, they came with Drake. They don't need ID. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Your mind is gone, your brain is laid. You've been wide awake for the last 3 days, popping pills. It goes down for real.
Hi friends, we just finished running. I probably did the crappiest mile that I've ever done. I'm also trying not to hold the mic on my hand. So yeah, I did a 14-minute mile, which is really bad for me. It's horrific. It's bad for me. Like, it's not bad, like a bad thing, right? But my miles were not 14 minutes. And this is why I don't focus on running the mile. Like, I don't focus on specifically running 1 mile and see what my time is. And I used to be harder on myself because when not that long ago, I think it was like during December, my miles were 10 minutes. And my goal was to get at least a 9-minute mile. And I was complaining that my mile was like 10, 11 minutes. And today my mile is 14. It was really rusty, really crappy, but I'm not mad at it. Like, I know I'm like disciplined and stuff, but like, seriously, it got to me. It got to me so bad that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to eat this. And then I feel super guilty if I don't do 3,000 calories a day, which I know it's like a good thing, right? But I'm just like being so hard on myself. I'm just like going with the flow. Like, as long as I feel healthy, I'm good. Like, I ain't gotta worry about none of that nonsense. But yeah, this is your reminder to just like, don't worry too much. And I literally stopped looking on the internet because I'm like, the internet just like brainwashes you to think that you have probably like body dysmorphia and it's like not working out. And that's why I don't be liking the internet too much. Like, listen, I love doing my YouTube, I love doing videos, but like, you're not gonna see me scrolling, like binge scrolling, because it just like gets to your head, you know. Believe it or not, it's gotten to my head before. And then, but yeah, I mean, as long as I feel good, I feel healthy, and that's all that matters. Like, I don't even care about anything else anymore. But I do want to keep my glutes and my legs. I'm at 8,000 steps. So by the time I walk home and play with the dogs, we'll be done for the day. And then actually I still have to do Pilates at home, which is fine. Oh, also, so I was doing Pilates by Izzy. And let me tell you something, okay? I need the right equipment because it's like, I didn't even realize this, that it's like the 10-pound weights that they used. Why am I using 5? No, I'm using like 3 pounds. 3 pounds is what I'm using. And I'm just like, oh, no wonder. Like, I didn't really feel the results. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I felt like I wasn't even working out. Yeah, well, I'm not getting a freaking workout because I'm using 3-pound weights. And when I'm looking through her program, because I downloaded the app, that one you do have to pay. I think it's like $35 a month. I'm planning on getting the app because it just has more programs in there. And so as I'm like going through the app, it's just telling you like, oh, you eat your protein, whole foods, and whatever, right? And it says like weights. She goes like 10-pound weights or more. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I did Pilates for the last 2 weeks at home, and I couldn't feel anything. I was just like, I couldn't feel the momentum. Yeah, because I'm basically just doing 3 pounds. But I'm like, fine, whatever. At least I got some momentum going, flowing. And now I can get my heavier weights and be fine. So I am going to get heavier weights. And I have to get like a Pilates kit because I don't have, the only thing I don't have is a ball in the circle. And those you will need. I have the rest. Like I have the blocks and the bands. Just those 2 things. So yeah, I'm going to do that hopefully this month, upcoming month, like in May. And in my agenda, I wanted to run a 5K. I want to run a 5K, but I don't think the way I ran this mile, I'm not going to be able to run a 5K. Like, I know I can, but I really don't want to stress myself out in having to run a 5K like I did last year. Yeah, and then feel disgusting and unhealthy, and then now. Also, before I let you guys go, because it's kind of a long topic, I was like walking here, right? And I like ran into my neighbor and we started talking, and I was telling her about my ex because I haven't seen her in a very long time. And I was telling her like what happened to me in November, right? About how like I ended up in the ER. And I was like, well, you know what? I ended up there because honestly, I felt like I wasn't eating enough. I was so like my nervous system was basically like really activated, right? And because my nervous system was activated, like I wasn't eating, like I couldn't eat. I didn't realize what such a toll it took on me. So whatever, I ended up in the ER. And then she goes like, well, what happened? And I was like, well, my blood pressure dropped. That was 1. 2, my face got numb. Like my whole face, like side of my face got numb. And she's like, dude, she's like, that is not okay. She's like, you were literally about to have I forgot the terminology, but it's not a good thing. And somebody at the gym told me that too. I think in Spanish it's called like a thrombosis or something. And I'm like, yeah, girl, like don't even play with me like that. But the thing is that like don't be hard on yourself. I was being super hard on myself. And the crazy part is that like I was just in situations where people were just like attacking me, talking crap about me. Like honestly, I don't think God would want that for me. And then I was just in like negative situations. Like I'm trying to break through patterns, and you know things just come up and try to hold you back. That's like the simplest thing I could explain. So I was just so stressed, and I was like, I had to come into conclusion. I'm like, I can't be stressed anymore. Like I'm over here at the freaking hospital, like stressed out, and like overworking myself out. And those people who are literally attacking you, they're comfortable. Like they nothing's wrong with them. They're just satisfied that you're at a low place in life. So anyways, the lesson was don't give up. Okay? You just don't have to care. Like keep going, take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Like I don't know what I'm gonna eat today actually, but I'm gonna eat something good. Just yeah, don't care. Like you don't. I know it sounds kind of selfish for me to be like you just don't have to care, but you really don't have to care. Like if you're gonna work out because your goal is to be healthy, not because you're comparing yourself to other people. Because that's only gonna stress you out, and then you're not gonna enjoy your workout, and you're gonna be overwhelmed, and it's just not gonna do it. The second I took my mind, that I shifted my energy, and that I stopped focusing on like what I wanted to look like or like what my calorie intakes I was going to take. I was just so more like, I started enjoying working out. I started enjoying going to the gym, you know, and like I just started to enjoy the momentum, like even spending time with the dogs. I just started enjoying it, and I started seeing results because I just wasn't so freaking frustrated. Anyways, enough of that. I have to get going. And right now I feel pretty good. I'm not tired. I am not tired. First time that I run and I come here and I am not tired. I feel pretty good. Okay, and let's keep this momentum going because we still have to do Pilates at home. I will see you guys in a bit. Bye. Take my glasses off. I'm so tired. Not tired because like I'm tired because I've been sleep deprived. I need to get my life together. And when I say get my life together, like my sleeping schedule, my diet, like you don't understand. It's been intense, but it's not a bad thing, okay? Yeah, like it's just weird. Like I just have to get my shit together. I have to get it together. I have to eat right. I'm working out. I have to eat right, sleep right, and then make sure that I'm getting rest. Make sure that I'm sleeping. I'm the type of person that I've always been so hard on myself. And I literally got to the point where my body said, chill out. And it's not the first time. Now that I'm like looking back at it, I'm like, man, this is not the first time. Unfortunately, this goes way back to like being on with myself, like not in environments. Like in environments, I'm like, I don't like to be a control freak. I like to feel safe. I don't have to do much, but when it comes down to my life, my structure, everything I want in life, I'm a control freak, and I should not be like that. So yeah, I'm just like so tired. I can't really be pushing myself. It's midnight, and I thought I was gonna go to sleep at 10:30, which is fine. I think I'm gonna get my sleep tonight. It is Saturday, and then we'll see how tomorrow goes. What time I wake up and do all that stuff, and then we'll be able to kick off on Monday. Like start on Monday, see how our structure is gonna fall. Because I have a structure that I've done. Well, I have it all written out. Let me tell you what time my day structure starts. It starts at 9 o'clock, and it ends at 10:30, 11:30. Actually, it's not bad. I already have it. I literally have my new structure out. I just have to basically do it. I have to do it. Man, I have to do it. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I have to do my structure. I already have it. I just have to do it. Wake up at 9, and listen, I'm doing my best to wake up early. It's not a lot. It's just structure, discipline. I have my alarm on, and I don't know, I be sleep and I just unconsciously, I want to say, I just snooze it and I go back to sleep. But I'm just doing my best with what I got. That's all I'm doing right now. And I'm very, very tired. It finally caught up to me. I was like, man, I woke up Friday like 4 in the morning with the shivers. Like I was shivering. Thank God my dad is here, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, my dad is here. And I'm like, because he's staying in the upstairs house. I'm like, I went to go knock. I'm like, I don't feel good. And he's over there thinking like, this girl's having an anxiety attack. I'm like, no, I'm not having an anxiety attack. Like, I have not had anxiety in a decade. So anyways, like, I'm just glad that he was here. He took me to the doctors, and also he kind of just said, Adriana, you're very stubborn, like, get yourself together. Anyways, so yeah, I'm doing my best to get my sleep. Right now, what I'm doing is I finished editing this week, the weekly vlog, and I'm gonna upload it while I get some rest. And then tomorrow we'll just do light work. We'll do light work tomorrow. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna close this video off. I'm very sleepy. I'm very tired. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Oh my gosh, my hair looks a little crazy. Bye.